Samarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya-Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Om Vang Me Manasi Pratisthita. Om Vang Me Manasi Pratisthita. Mano Me Vachi Pratishtitam. Mano Me Vachi Pratishtitam. Aviravirmayeti. Aviravirmayeti. Vedasya Mahani Isthaha. Vedasya Mahani Isthaha. Shrutam Me Ma Prahasihi. Shrutam Me Ma Prahasihi. Anenatitena Ahoratran Sandadhami. Ahoratran Sandadhami. Ridam vadishyami. Satyam vadishyami. Tanmamavatu. Tadbhaktaramavatu. Avatu mam. Avadu bhaktaram. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So we already saw the prAna upasaka. The prAna is Brahma. That someone who does upasana. That was said by Kaushitaki. Paingyaha also has said that. Then even after you do that prAna upasana, if you have some desires, then what you can do, that was also said. Now, further, suppose you have a desire that you want the preeti of somebody, correct, or love of someone, whether it is one person or a group of persons. For that also the Upanishad is giving a karma here. So it starts as athataha daivasmaraha. So daivaha means that you can get through the devatas. Okay. So through Ajnadi devata, whatever sampadhyaha. Okay. That is daivaha. Smaraha means abhilashaha, means your desires. Whatever desires you want to get fulfilled through the devatas. So thereafter, the ataha means therefore means because you have no desire, correct? You want to fulfill still, particularly the desire to be loved by somebody. Whether it is a, so it is said here, see, yasya priyaha bhubhusheya. Okay. So, whose love you desire to have. Yasyaiva also is there. Okay. Yasya is there. Yasyai means one is masculine, another is feminine. So whether you desire to have the affection of a male or a female also. Yasyaiva or yesham va yetesham va. Yetesham it should be, again this too many spelling mistakes are there. It's confusing even for me to read here. Yetesham eva etasmin parvani agnim upasamadhaya yeteya eva avrita yeta juhomi asau swaha. Okay. I think this, I should not even be reading this. I have another text. Okay. So here, so you still have a desire to be loved by or to have the affection of somebody, and that somebody can be even the Raja or somebody who is in a status of power and all that. Our commentator is giving lot of reasons why you want to have the affection of somebody. Okay. So you have a desire like that, even that you can get with the help of the devatas. That is the idea. And for that, what do you do? So already it was said, correct, how you do the karma previously to get something from somebody, that you make the agni, you spread the grass and all that, you clean that place and then you sprinkle water. All those things you have to do here also. Okay. So if you desire the affection of anybody or any group of people also in the same manner as what you did before. Okay. So asmin parvani agnim upasamadhaya. Okay, so having made the agni, okay, that same thing he is saying. Agnim upasamadhaya, and then what? And etaya eva avrita eta juhomi. Okay. Again, you do the ahuti. You are pouring the ghee, and in that, what you say? First, you are saying that you are giving the ahuti. Actually, vacha must be there. Avrita, bhumi asau swaha is there, correct? Samudhaya. Etaya means etaya vacha, we have to understand, I think. So what we are saying is, I am pouring this offering, and that fuel for that offering itself, here our commentator is filling here. What he is saying is, to the vak, chakshus and all is there, correct? Here, see, chakshus te mai juhomi asau swaha, prajnanam te mai juhomi asau swaha, ityatha dhumagandham prajighaya. So, of course, after making all these offerings, again you have to smell that whatever the smoke which is coming from there, and then ajya lepana also has to be done. All these things he is saying. So you are saying, basically you are saying chakshus te, like that you are calling out that particular devata, chakshur devata here, and then in you or to you I am offering this. And here he is saying that offering itself, the fuel, is nothing but their apriti or audasiniam, he says, or indifference, or they are not liking you. Okay, is the fuel I am offering, let it burn. And then in me, Mayi is there, the one who wants your love. May you then bring their love to me, like that. That is how you are invoking the Devata and all. It is being given here. So, you are offering it to different Devatas. Vak Devata, Chakshur Devata, and Prajna also here. Prajnanam. Okay. In fact, it should be more than that, I think. Something is missing here, and I am also not able to. So, okay, here. I will go to my this commentary where I am reading, correct? That I did not share with all of you because that Devanagari itself is Bengali kind of lipi is there. It's, even for me it is somewhat difficult to read. Okay, so that's why I did not actually share that. I thought this is better, but here there are actually too many mistakes are there. That is the problem. Anyway, so here, if I read here, it is very, how it is, so actually, ahutihi juhoti, vacham te mai juhomi asau swaha first. Then pranam te mai juhomi asau swaha. Then only chakshus te mai juhomi asau swaha. Then Shrotram tre mai juhomi asau swaha. Manaste mai juhomi asau swaha. Then Prajnam te mai juhomi asau swaha. All these are there actually in the Patha here, but here it seems to be missing somehow. So, like it is previously how we saw, it is similar only, but the idea here is the whatever the fuel you are offering, in that their disaffection and whatever indifference and all, let it get burnt, and then let them, with the help of the Devatas, let them have affection to me. And so after that you smell that smoke, you, whatever the left out ghee, you anoint on yourself, Angani, anuvimridya, then vacham yamaha abhipravridya, then you silently walk. Samsparsham jigamishe means to whomever you want to have this connection with or contact with, towards them you go silently. Or Vatadva Sambhashanam Sambhashamana Manaha Titte means, or you tell the wind, it seems, and let the wind carry your wishes to whoever is your Priya. Priyaha Havai Priyaha Eva Bhavati Smaranti Ha Eva Asya. So let the wind otherwise carry you. Tell the wind and let the wind carry your message to your loved one, and then they will then definitely remember you, it is said here. Okay. So this is one more karma like this. And then, of course, all these things are only to fulfill some kamya karma, let us say. But of course, some desires are so strong, it is better that you do something about it, correct? It's not that at least you do it through dharmika means, that is the whole idea here, but you have to grow out of that. So the next one is talking about, here it is sayamannam, that is wrong. It is actually basically sanyamanam, okay, means restraint or whatever, correct? Yama, niyama and all we say even in yoga, correct? So that is what is there. So atatas sanyamanam, it should be pratardhanam. Pratardhanam sanyamanam means the restraint which was taught by pratardhana. Okay, pratardhana, whatever pratardhana taught is called pratardhanam. And pratardhana himself is the son of Divodasa. But in the next chapter we will see. Okay. So this pratardhana has taught this, and what he has taught, in fact he has taught Antaranga Agnihotra, it is called. See, generally Agnihotra is the Bahir Karma, correct? It is something you do every day, one is supposed to do, offer into the fire. But here, Pratardhanam, it is saying what? Antaram Agnihotram iti achakshate. So this Antaram Agnihotram is the one you are supposed to learn now from Pratardhana. And what is this internal Agnihotra? So he is first saying what is very insane, it is very interesting. It is saying Yavat vai Purushaha Bhashate, it should be Bhashate, not Bhasate. That is also wrong. Na tavat pranitum shaknoti. So when you are speaking, you cannot take breath, correct? Obviously. That is why even singers have to take breath at some point, but that should not be known to the audience. Okay. So he is saying when you are speaking, you cannot breathe. Okay. Then what? Similarly what? Therefore, at that time what you are doing is pranam tada vachi juhoti. So whenever you are speaking, you are offering the prana or breath to the speech as an offering. That itself is an offering. Okay? Everything is an offering for us. If you eat also, we call it also in one way prana agnihotra. Even this is called prana agnihotra actually, because the prana, whenever you speak also, it is a yajna. Because your own prana you are now offering to the speech. Otherwise speech cannot be there. And similarly what? Yavat vai purushaha praniti na tavat bhashitum shaknoti. So when you are breathing, you cannot speak. So at that time the speech you have offered to the breath, it seems. That's how you have to look at it. So vacham tada prane juhoti. So now you are offering the speech to the prana as the offering. Like this, all the time this is going on. This prana agnihotram is going on all the time. And you have to recognize that. Okay. So that's why it says Anante Amrute Ahutihi Jagracha Swapnancha. So these two things are going on all the time. It is unending, it is Ananta, and also it is Amrita. It can give you Amrita Phala if you recognize this. So or it's all the time going on, correct? That's why it is called Amrita, you can say. These offerings, and even in sleep and also when you are awake, at all the time this offering is going on. And now what? But other offerings, now it is compared to just praise this Agnihotra. So what? So Swapnancha Santatam means unendingly it is going on. Now, but Avachinnam Juhoti Atha Ya Anya Ahutayaha Antavat. Okay? Antavatyaha Taha Karmamayaha Bhavanti. So the other Agnihotra which is normally done, that is all Antavatyaha, means it has an end, it's not Ananta. You cannot keep on doing Agnihotra, right? In fact, Agnihotra is very simple. I think you have only 2 mantras or something and 2 times you have to offer. But the timing and all that is very important. And you have to make the fire at that time. So the Ahutya, whatever Ahuti you offer, which is ghee and all that, and it is all action also. That being an action, external action, it has to come to an end. It cannot be going on forever, correct? And also basically it is Karma Mayyaha, means you also have to understand it as Kama Mayyaha, because it is for a particular desire. But this offering keeps on going. It's not even based on your desire, correct? So it is something you have to recognize. So that means by recognizing this, you get rid of your Kamya Karma. You don't have to do the Agnihotra as a Kamya Karma, but even this very prana and the Vak themselves are always an offering to each other, and that is going on forever. And here the commentator also adds, since this normal Nitya Karma which is Agnihotra is said, in fact it is said here, so those who understood this, correct? Bhavanti iti etad ha by purve vidvamsaha Agnihotram na juhuyan chakara, it should be. Actually the na is missing here. Agnihotram na juhuyan chakruhu is there. Okay? Means, knowing this, those who were Panditas before, knowledgeable people, wise people, they did not do the external Agnihotra like that. It is said here. That means they are all sannyasis, he is saying. The commentator is saying, because otherwise you cannot stop doing Agnihotra in our tradition, correct? So for sannyasi, even though they are not able to do Agnihotra every day, the Shastra is giving another option in even saying that it is better than the other one, because this is going on all the time and you have to recognize that. So this is the Antara Agnihotra, and through this you also get a certain restraint. When you focus on this, your mind will become calm, and also this is not done for any particular fulfillment of desire, but in fact if you do this, you become qualified for whatever, okay, the Brahma Jnanam itself, like this it is said here. So basically the Kamya Karma you have to slowly avoid. Okay? That is the idea anyway. Okay, now continuing. Next is what? Uttam Brahmeti Hasmaha Shushka Bringaraha. So now another Rishi called Shushka Bringaraha, okay, says what he said. What did he say? Uttha is Brahma. Uttha means there is also a Chandas is there in the Chandas Shastra, but Uttha here is a portion of Samaveda. The portion of Samaveda is called Uttha. And of course, anything you chant means it is not different from prana. So again, even Uttha also is basically pranatma. prana swarupa. So this also is a continuation of prana upasana only. Okay, Uttam Brahma. He says Utta is Brahma. Okay, and therefore what? How do you have to do upasana? Tad rig iti upasita. So that Utta, which is prana, you do upasana of it as the rig. Okay. Then what? Sarvani asmai bhutani sraishtyaya abhyarchante. So you do upasana like this, that this Utta itself, which is prana, is rig. Then what? All the beings, correct? So here, all the beings, sarvaniha asmai bhutani. Sraishtyaya means he is Sreshta. He is become Sreshta. He is the, you can say, best among the beings. They all abhyarchante means what? They all worship or praise him. Okay? So everybody will praise him if you do this upasana, that the Utta, which is prana itself, is rig. Then further what? Tad yajurityupasita sarvaniha asmai bhutani sraishtyaya yujyante. So again, if he does upasana, that this Utta, which is prana, is Yajus, Yajurveda, all the Yajus, then all the beings will come to him, who is Sreshta again, and they will want to be with him. Okay, they want to join him, or they want to be with him. You will always be with people who want to be with you and all that, which is good. And then what? Similarly, what? Tat sama iti upasita sarvani asmai bhutani sraishtyaya sannamante. So again, you do upasana, that Utta, which is prana, which is Brahman, all that is given here. Okay, is again sama. Then all the beings will come to him, who is Sreshta. Then they will do naman, means they do namaskara to him, means they salute him. Like that. So these three things. Then further what? Tat Shri iti upasita, Tat Yasha iti upasita, Tat Teja iti upasita. Okay. So again, you do the upasana. That is Shri. Okay. And then what? Also, that is Tat Tejaha, Tad Yashas, all these things are there. So Tejaha means radiance and all that, you can say, effulgence. Okay, so you do upasana of it as Shri. Shri here means one who is powerful also, you can take. Shri means one who is possessed with all the resources, means basically somebody who is powerful, you can take. And one who is glorious or famous, Yashas. And one who is effulgent and shining and all that. Like this, you do the upasana. And then, it is giving a drishtanta to show what kind of phala you will get. Okay? So, it says, Tat Teja iti upasita, Tat Yatha Ichha, in here. Okay, Tad Yetat Shastranam, it should be one word. He has split it and it is confusing again. It should be. Okay, there are two readings here. Tad Yetat, Tad Yatha Yetat, Shastranam also one reading is there. Actually, in the commentary, he has taken it as Shastra. But Shastranam also is better here, I think. In this reading, it should be Shastranam, but the Sha becomes Cha. If the Takara is there before, okay, this Sandhi and all you will learn. If you are learning Sanskritam, you will learn. But they shouldn't have separated it. That separation is Tacha, and then it is separately Stranam is there, which is not correct. Okay, so that you note it down. So again, Shastranam is better reading, I think, because within the Shastra, the Ukta is supposed to be the most powerful hymn, or it is supposedly, it is enjoying all, it is very famous, popular portion of the Samaveda. It is also shining and all that amongst the different hymns, let us say. Like that, the one who does this Upasana also, amongst the people, this person will be in the similar manner. He will be Shrimat Tamam, Yashasvi Tamam, Tejasvi Tamam, and all it is said. Okay? So, Tad Yatha Etat Shastranam Shrimat Tamam, Yashasvi Tamam, Tejasvi Tamam Bhavati, Tatha Eva Evam Vidwan Sarvesham Bhutanam Shrimat Tamaha, Yashasvi Tamaha, Tejasvi Tamaha Bhavati. Or if you take it as Shastranam, then our commentator has written a lot of commentary on that, saying how can Shastra be considered this whatever Shrimat Tamam, Yashasvi Tamam, Tejo Tamam and all. He says, like even you take the Dhanus of Partha, Arjuna, the whatever the warrior who has the Dhanu is superior to all other warriors, because the others who carry that is only like, it doesn't have the same range as a bow and arrow and all that, correct? And so the one with the bow and arrow is more powerful and all that. He is giving some arguments, and even that bow itself, like if you take Arjuna's bow, how it is adorned, etc., it is shining and all, he is writing something. So like even the bow is having all these qualities, like that the Drishtanta has been taken in the other reading, but Shastranam is better because then we can connect it with the Ukta itself. Okay. So here, then what? Okay, Tejasvi Tamaha Bhavati. Then another thing comes here, interesting. So this prana upasana makes one qualified for the moksha. So it becomes a moksha sadhanam. That's why the next portion also is coming like this. The commentator has given a whatever the introduction to that. So tam yetam aishtikam is there. Okay. Karma mayam atmanam advaryuhu samskaroti. So here this aishtikam means what? Ishtakama sambandhinam, like that he is giving that which is connected to with your desires. Aishtikam is the word. Aishtakam is there, sorry. Aishtakam is there here. I think it is Aishtakam only. Not okay. It's Aishtakam, correct. So Ishtakama sambandhinam, Aishtakam. So that is all what? Karma mayam. Any of your desires you have to fulfill only through some action, correct? It's all karma maya. But that karma itself, how do you do then? Here it is basically Vaidika karma is talked about. Vaidika karma means again you have to have Agni for that. And that for that Agni Chayana, to create that Vaidika Agni, again you have to chant the Veda mantra, Rigyajush Sama only. And the Rigyajush Sama is nothing but, again all these things the commentator is trying to connect like this. Because here it is coming, Atmanam Advaryuhu Samskaroti is coming here. So Advaryu considers all these things as himself. And in that manner he is purifying himself, Samskaroti. So in this context, how can one say this? Okay? Because how can you say that the Advaryu himself is the Atma of all these things? Because unless the Advaryu chants the mantra, the Agni cannot be there. Unless the Agni is there, you cannot do the karma. Unless you do the karma, you cannot get whatever you desire. Like that he is connecting all that. And he is saying, and therefore all these things are only my own, it is made up of me only, or myself. Like this, the Advaryu Samskaroti. He prepares himself, you can say, or he is purifying himself. And this kind of upasana itself is, again, moksha sadhanam is what is said here. Because you now look everything as not separate from yourself. And Then what? Then the Advaryu, of course, samskaroti, then tasmin yajurmayam pravayati. So, pravayati means prakarshena vistarayati is what is said here. Like even the, you weave a thread, correct, tantu, and then make the cloth. So something like that he is saying here. Pravayati means you weave, literally weave, also you can say, or you are basically chanting the Yajurveda. So then that for that karma, everything is, it is all made up of, first Yajurveda is supposed to be the Veda where all the karma is talked about a lot. The Yajurveda Brahmana is very big actually, even within the 4 Vedas. And and Yajurvedi is the one who is the main person when the Vedika karma is done. So the Yajurvedi starts, and then what? So whatever karma which is Yajurmayam, the Rigvedi also, the Hota joins. Okay, Rigmayam, Hota, Rigmayam. Okay. So the Hota also, again here there is a spelling mistake. I think Rigmayam is repeating 2 times. Basically it should be Yajurmayam. Okay, Ridmayam Hota, Ridmayam only is there. Okay, Ridmayam. And then Samamayam Udgata Sayesha Sarvasyai Trayi Vidyayaha Atma Yesha Uta Eva Asya Etad Atma Bhavati Evam Veda. Okay, so basically the meaning here is the Hota makes it Rigmaya, and then the Samaveda is the Udgata. Okay, Samamayam Udgata is there, correct? So the Samavedi is called Udgata. There are names for the Yajurvedi, Samavedi and Rigvedi. So Advaryu is the Yajurvedi, Hota is the Rigvedi, and Udgata is the Samavedi. So they are all again making this karma into Rigmaya and Samamaya and all that. And in fact, all these things are not separate from one's own Atma. All these 3 Vedas, all these Vidya are the self alone. Okay? That is what is said here. Sayesha Sarvasyai Trayi Vidyayaha Atma. So, whatever is made up of Rig, Yajus and Sama, all these things again cannot be there without prana. And therefore, that prana Brahma, which is one's own Atma, all these three types of, you can say Vidya here means basically this karma or upasana only. It is all only Atma. And it is the Atma of the one who knows this, correct? Or one who does this upasana. So, Uta Eva Asya Etad Atma Asyat should be Asya Ati is there here. Asya Iti should be Etad Atma Bhavati Evam Veda. So the one who knows this, then it becomes his Atma. All these things are the self only. In fact, here, Indrasya Atma Bhavati is the reading I see here. That's why I got a little confused here. There is a Indra also. The reading which I have here, that Indra is missing here again. See here, Etad Aishtikam Hota Ringmayam Hota Ringmaye. So in the Ringmaya, Samamaya comes. In the Yajurmaya, Ringmaya comes. Like that it is there. Okay, the first is the Ringmayam, next should be Ringmaye. That is why I got confused. Both are not Ringmayam. See, similarly, Ringmayam Hota, Ringmaye, Samamayam Uddata. In the whatever is already Yajurmaya, the Rig also is added, and whatever is Rigmaya now, the Sama is also weaved in, like that we have to take. And then, if you see the reading here, Atma Esha U Eva Etat Indrasya Atma Bhavati Yevam Veda. So that Indrasya Atma part is not very clear here. It is something wrong here. Anyway, so Indra again here is taken as prana only by the commentator. He even becomes the Atma of that prana devata, like that. Okay. Now further another upasana. So in this whole chapter it's all different types of upasana. Okay. Atataha sarvajitaha kaushitakehe trini upasanani bhavanti. Okay. So now further what this Kaushitakihi is called a sarvajit because he has done all the karma which is to be done, the Nitya Naimitika karma and all that. And that's how he has become sarvajit. Yes, as though won everything. Okay. So by doing all this karma only he has become sarvajit, like this our Shankarananda is saying here. Okay. So this Kaushitaki who has done all this karma, okay, and become sarvajit, of him there are 3 upasanas are there. Okay. He is now talking about 3 upasanas. One has to do 3 kinds of upasana which are given by Kaushitaki. What are they? And again, how to do that? Yajñopavitam, Kritva is there. I think it should be Dhritva, not Kritva. So in fact, here, I think this is one of the Veda itself is mentioning about Yajñopavitam, which is interesting, I think. Maybe in other places also it may be there, but in the Rigveda Upanishad itself, it is now talking about wearing the Yajñopavita and Apa Achamya. Then you do Achamanam also is mentioned here. Then what? Trihi Udapatram Achamya Trihi Udapatram Prasithya means you sprinkle water on the patra. Then what? So Udyantam Adityam Upatishte means Udyantam means the rising sun. So when the sun, again this is like a Sandhyandana only. So the rising sun Upatishte means Upastha. Sandhyopasanam and all we say, even Upasthapanam also we use, correct? That means worship only. That also means worship only. Upatishte means basically you worship the Aditya. So Aditya means Aditehe Apatyam Aditya. Okay, this is also Kandita only really. Aditya name is very popular, but how did the name Aditya come? Because sun is the son of Aditi. Okay. And when you do, how do you worship? You tell this Vargosi Papmanam me Vringdhi Ityetaya Eva Avrita. So Vargaha means one who destroys my papa. That is the meaning which is given here. Okay. And may you bring thee also means the same. Nashaya. May you destroy all my papa. That is the prayer. So right in the morning, in fact this is the general prayer anyway, correct? Any karma we do what? We do the sankalpa is Mama Upanta Samasta Durita Kshayadvara. Only we start. So all the karma, whatever may be your specific desire, but in general what do we say? Let it destroy. Even to fulfill your desire, some papa only is the hindrance there, correct? So basically we want to take care of the papa which is causing some problem to us. So like that here, this prayer is to get rid of the papa. So bring the ityetaya avrita. So you tell this, okay? And then madhye santam udvargosi papmanam ma udvrindhi ityetaya va avritaha. Okay? So in the madhyanam also, again, but here instead of just vargosi, you say udvargosi. Udvargosi means it is even better. You are the best or something like that. Okay? It is, you are the highest or something. Ud means best or highest. And even among, first I said varga, now you are the highest or you are the best in destroying my papa. So may again, even ud is added to the bring the up, means you now destroy all my papa in the best manner or whatever, like that. Okay. So would bring the ityetaya avrita. Then what? Then sayantam it should be, I think, or yantam. Okay, in the evening also. Now you are saying samvargosi. Samyak. Samyak also means that you are the one who can completely destroy it all. Okay, full or complete. Samvargosi papanam me samvriddhi iti. So by doing all these 3 times a prayer like this to the Aditya, but you can add this to your Sandhyavandanam also, I think, who is doing that. Then what? Yad ahoratrabhyam papam karoti santangrinte. Okay, so whatever papa you do during the day and the night, all that you destroy or you dissolve. Okay, so like this, there is one more thing is given. One can follow this. This is one of the things given in this Upanishad. So also the Sandhyopasanam, one can add, I think, in fact, very simple only, correct? One line is there, that's it. Then what? This is daily you are. Now another thing is monthly. Next. Atha masi amavasyayam paschat chandramasam drishyamanam upatishtheta eva avrita harita trinabhyam atha vak pratyasyati yatte susimam hridayam adhichandramasi shritam. Okay, so now this every month now, masi. Then what? Like even in Tamil, masa manal we say, right? Something like that. Only the repetition is a very Indian language thing. In English you can't say that really, but many Indians use it in English also. They say month you do this.
The direct translation.
That is a direct translation. Or you, in English you have to say every month. There is no. But this Vipsa it is called. If you do it 2 times means grame, like that all you can use in Sanskritam also. You go to every village, that means. So anyway, so here after the new moon, okay. So paschat chandramasam amavasyayam, new moon, drishyaman. So whatever moon is visible, and you should again, or paschat can be taken as westward also. Whatever is the moon is rising in the west after the new moon day, that is drishyamanam. Upatishte, it means again you have to worship. Upatishte, it means this only you do upasana, means you worship. Or va, what? Harita trinabhyam atha va pratyasyati, means this, the commentator is saying is durva. This arugambul we say, correct? In English I don't know what you say. this durva grass, the dried durva grass you have to throw towards the moon, it seems. Okay. And then you have to say this thing, it is said here, correct? Va athava pratyasyati yatte susimam hridayam adi chandramasi shritam. So, I consider myself that I know this moon, okay, which is there in the whatever Swarga and all that. So that is there in my heart also. It is the one which is that Chandramas which I am seeing there is the one which is Shritam or which is there in my heart also, or means I know that it is resting in my heart. In that manner, I know this moon. So it's all Sarvatma Bhava only. All these upasanas, if you see, whatever is there externally, it is the same thing. The same Atma is there. Whatever is there, the Atma in the moon Devata, the same Atma is there here also. So like that, that is the prayer here. Okay. So when you do this, what happens when you do this? So, tena amritatvasya ishanam maham autramagam rudamiti. So I know this moon, and by that what? This moon itself is amritatvasya ishana. Being that, may I not have weep. Rudam means basically literally weeping or have the sorrow with reference to my son. Putra Shoka should not be there. That means the commentator is saying that your son should not die before you and all that. Okay? So you will outlive your sons. For that there is a particular, this prayer is there here. Okay? So, Pautramagam Rudamiti na asmat purvaha prajaha prayanti iti na jataputrasya atha ajataputrasyaha. Okay, so now, so if you do this prayer, what? So I should not have the misfortune of losing my sons, and therefore I should not weep for that. Means you will not have, your sons will not die only, it is said here explicitly now, correct, as the result. So, asmat purvaha prajaha prayanti, na prayanti, the na is there before.
Yeah. Prayanti, na.
So, prayanti iti na. Now, this prayer is for the one who has already a son. Okay? Then only it makes sense. Then if somebody does not have a son, what will be his prayer? So that's why it says Jata Putrasya is already been said. This is for the one for whom there is already a son. Then what about Ajata Putrasya? For the one who does not have a putra, then for him also it is said here. This is the prayer. Okay, what is the prayer? Apyayasva sametute. So Apyayatva sametute, there is a famous rik is there. So there are 3 riks are said here. You have to say these 3 riks, it is said. Because this is for getting a son now. Okay? If you don't have a son, the prayer is for getting a son. So Apyayatu means basically may you be nourished or may you grow and all that. That is the meaning. May you increase in size, etc. Apyayasva sametu te sante payamsi samuyantu means may you get milk, etc. May you get bigger, may you get milk like this. Vaja yamaditya amshum apyayanti ityetaha tisraha richaha japitva. So the 3 riks are there here. Okay. One is this apyayasva sametute.
That comes in this Navagraha.
Yeah. Correct. Correct. So this is all towards again moon only. And even in the Navagraha Sukta, when we have for the Soma Devata, Surya and okay, Surya also is there here, correct. That is because here the interesting, in fact, both Surya and Chandra are addressed here in the three rings. That is because he is saying, because you want a sun now, correct? The imagery here is that the man is the Surya, woman is the Chandra. And the Chandra's, this Shukla Paksha is the time the lady is pregnant. So she is growing, it seems. Like that, that it is given here. And the Surya Kirana only falls on the Chandra, and that way, that let her get from me and then grow and all that, like that only it is. That the commentator is actually saying that the imagery is like that here.
Actually, maybe Soma.
Soma Vishnuyam only is there. That's what I thought. So here, so whatever the Aditya's rays also, let it fall and let it gladden you, let it please you and all. It is there like this. The meaning of those rigs and all we can go and see. But so these three, Tisraha, Richaha, Japitva. So you have to chant these, and then again you have to say, what na asmakam pranena prajaya pashubihi apyayasva iti daivim avrutam avarta adityasya avrutam anvavartayati dakshinam bahum anvavartate. So do not, again, whatever this moon devata is increasing, for that it should not take my wealth, my pashus, all that, okay, from me. That is the idea here. So, asmakam pranena prajaya pashubihi, all these things. May you not take or may you not grow by taking it from me. Okay? In fact, I think something is missing here also in this. Basically, the prayer here is, may you take it from our enemies. So, those who do not like us and all that, and then you grow with that. Okay? So, that is the prayer here. You take these three things from those who do not like us or like that, our enemies. Then, Daivim, in fact I will see here. But there are additional things are all there here. Na asmakam pranena prajaya pashubihi apyaya ishtaha yaha asman dveshti. It is there. So those who hate us, yancha vayam dvishmaha tasya pranena prajaya pashubihi apyayasva iti Aindrim avrutam avarta is there. Iti Aindrim avrutam avarta. That is the patha is there here. That Aindrim thing is again missing here. Indra was missing even in the previous. Okay. So the meaning here which is, but here it is Daivim avrutam avarta is there instead of Aindrim. But the reading here is Aindrim is there. And Adityasya avrutam avarta iti dakshinam bahum anvavartate. So you have thrown that whatever and you are having your hand like this, then you bring it down after saying this prayer, okay? And what is that? So in the end what you are saying is what? The Indra and Aditya, both of them, you turn towards them and then bring your hand down like that, it is said here. Okay. So, okay, the same thing you can do for, next is Paurnamasyam. Atha Paurnamasyam Purastat Chandramasam Drishyamanam Upatishte. So, Amavasya we saw, now it is for Paurnami. And here it is, Paschat is there, here Purastat. Here it is the moon which is there in the east. You have to see. Drishyamanam, that moon you worship. Okay. So, here, now, what do you say? Here also it is said, correct? So, Drishyamanam upatishte eteya eva avrita somaha rajasi vichakshanaha panchamukosi prajapatihi brahmanaha ta ekam mukham tena mukhena rajnyaha asti tena mukhena mam annadam kuru. So you are Soma, you are what? You are the Raja also, correct? Rajasi, Somaha, Rajasi, Soma, you are the king. And then what? Then you are also Vichakshana, means you are wise person. Vichakshana, we already saw the meaning of the word Vichakshana. And then Panchamukosi, means you have 5 mouths. I don't know why he is. 5 mouths are there, Panchamukaha. And you are the Prajapati also. You are the Lord of all the beings, you can say Prajapati here. And Brahmanaha ta ekam mukham. Okay, these 5 mukha, what are the 5 mukhas are also said here. So Brahmanas are 1 mouth. Okay. Then what? Tena mukhena rajnyaha si. So with that mukha, you eat the Kshatriyas themselves, the Rajnyaha it seems. With the mukha of the Brahmanas, you are eating the means. Basically, this kind of imagery is that the king also has to listen to the Kula Guru and all that, correct? There is a Raja Guru is there. Otherwise, the Kshatriya's power will become too much. Unbridled power is not good. So it has to be tempered by the wisdom of the Brahmanas. So, Tena mukhena rajnyaha atsi, tena mukhena mam annadam kuru. So what? You eat the Kshatriyas with that mouth and you make me also the one with food, or the eater of the food. Annadaha means, may I have food so that I don't have any famine or any problem for eating. Okay. Then what? Rajata ekam mukham. Raja is again the Kshatriyas, correct? Rajata ekam mukham means the kings are one of your mouth. Tena mukhena vishot vish vit or vish is the Vaishya here. Vishotsi tena eva mukhena mam annadam kuru. So the Raja's mukha is eating the Vaishyas, means the one who are, means Raja only taxes everybody, I think. So he takes the money from the ones who are wealth creators. That's how he is eating the Vaishyas. We have to take. Or the Brahmana eating the Kshatriya also can mean that the Brahmana is taking Dakshina from the Kshatriya. Correct? Kshatriya only has to provide. In those days, kings only had to provide for all the Brahmanas and Gurukulams and whatever. Correct? Even the Guru Dakshina, if the student is not able to pay, they can go to the king and ask that I have learnt all these things, but you have to show what you have learnt to the king and then demand that the king should pay whatever the Guru Dakshina asked by the Guru. In fact, such stories are there even in, I think, Raghuvamsha and all, it is there. Interesting story is there. Anyway, so the king eats the Vaishyas. And then with that mouth again you make me Annadaha, it is there, make me the eater of food means. So that also let it bless me with lot of abundance of food. In fact, in our tradition, we always have had lot of food, correct? Annam, Bahu Purvita and all is there even in the Taittiriya Upanishad. Annam, Bahu Purvita is a vrata. you have to produce a lot of food and distribute. And also that selling of food, cooked food is not allowed in our tradition. Only nowadays we have all these hotels and restaurants and all that. Otherwise we had only Annachatra always. Food, if you cook it, you cannot sell it. That was, in fact, that sentiment was there even with our Puja Swami. So once some hotel owner called him for Bhiksha, he refused to go there. I asked him, why you are not going? He said, no, they have hotel and all that. I don't want to go. I don't know what sentiment he had like that. He didn't go to their home for Bhiksha at least. So, Tena Mukena Vishotsi, Tena Eva Mukena Mam Annadam Kuru. Then what? Next is what? Then next is Shenaha Ta Ekam Mukham Tena Mukena Pakshinotsi Tena Mukena Ma Annadam Kuru. Shenaha means some kind of a raptor or a hawk and all that. Because the raptor eats other birds, correct? Tena Mukena Pakshinaha Atsi is there. And with that mukha also you make me the annadaha. Okay. Then Agnista ekam mukham tena mukena imam lokam atsi tena mukena ma annadam kuru. So Agni is your one mukha. And Agni eats everything. Agni, one interesting name for Agni is what? Analaha. Correct? How did that name come? The alam means enough in Sanskrit, correct? The one who never says alam is called Analaha. If you keep on putting how much ever fuel, Agni will keep on taking it, correct? Agni is never going to say, this is enough. That's why Agni is called Analaha. Vayu is called Anilaha because he never stops. Keeps on blowing, correct? So like that, some names are all interesting. So you eat Lokam Atsi, it is said. So the Agni eats this entire Loka. With that also you bless me with all the food. Then what? Sarvani Bhutani Ityeva Panchamam Mukham Tena Mukhena Sarvani Bhutani Atsi Tena Mukhena Mam Annadam Kuru. So even with that all the other beings are another mouth for you. Okay? And in fact, with that mouth, you eat all the other Bhutani, it is said. Sarvani Bhutani Atsi. Okay? Like even in the 11th chapter also, Bhagavan says that in the Vishwa Rupa Darshana also. Then in one mouth, all these people are entering and all that. Then Arjuna gets afraid, correct? After seeing all that.
If you take as live, you live by not eat means literally meaning.
Correct. Here, basically what one organism lives by eating another organism only. That kind of a imagery only is given here. So even with that mukha you make me Annadam Kuru. Okay. And then what? Also further prayer is what? Mam asmakam pranena prajaya pashubihi avaksheshta yo asmat veshti yamcha vayam vishmaha tasya pranena prajaya pashubihi avakshiyasvaiti. Here also what? You do not take our prana or our children or our wealth, but take it from those who hate us or who are our enemies, correct? Okay. Those who hate us or those whom we hate also he is adding. Vishmaha. Both. Those who are our enemies. Tasya pranena prajaya pashubihi avakshiyasva iti stitihi daivim avritam avarta. So now I become this Daivim Avritam Avarta is there. So I become this Devata themselves. And again what? Adityasya avritam anvavartanta iti dakshinam bahum anvavartate. So again, this right hand you raise and you bring it down by saying that I am all these devatas and also the Aditya. Okay, now we'll continue. This chapter is quite big, I think, but we'll try to finish it.
Can finish.
Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.